Hey, welcome to my uh, what sold on eBay this week video for the last week of March plus the last couple days of March. So this is for uh, March 22nd through the 31st, and I'm going to go right ahead and get started on the first item. This is the first item. It's in goes to an APB baseball game. It's an old board game kind of thing. These are just the cards for the New York Yankees that came in the set, and this is from '76, so it's going to include guys like Oscar Gamble and Thurman Munson and a few of those kind of guys. Reggie's not on the team yet. I don't even know if Nettles was on the team. Anyway, I sold the team. I sold the set for $8. I bought the whole game for $3, and I've been selling parts of it off. So yeah, I paid $3 for it, and I listed it on March 8th of this year, and I sold it on the 22nd of this year. So sold the Yankees, just like George Steinbrenner. Okay, next we have this, I'll just say El Drago toy lot of Draco Spinners, I guess. I thought they were Beyblades, but I guess they're different from Beyblades. So they might be like Beyblades. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with this. I've sold toys like these before, though. Sold them as Beyblades. So I got this in I think it was a $2 bag sale, or it might have been a $5 bag sale at the niche. So basically, I paid about maybe 50 cents or a buck for it, and I sold them at I put them at auction. So they sold on the 22nd for $15.50. I think I may have run that auction multiple times because I first listed it on February 20th. So it probably closed with no bids at least once. And then when I relisted it, it sold the second time through. So, love selling toys. Next is this Foley 2-quart food mill. I used to sell a lot of these in the past, and I was a little skeptical of this one, but I had it. I got it. What I pay? I paid $2.99 for this, and I listed it on Valentine's Day, February 14th of this year. I sold it on March 22nd for $19.95. So I did get my 20 bucks plus shipping on this, so I was really happy with that. And next, I have another one listed too, but it's not a red handle, it's a metal handle. Next is, these are probably in one of my haul videos. Not sure, probably, but I got these in a bag sale at Niche. It was a $5 bag sale, so I probably paid 50 cents or a dollar for them. And they sat on the shelves at the Niche for at least a month with a $1 price sticker on them, and nobody bought them, including me. So I ended up putting them in the in my bag when they had the bag sale. So and I sold them for, let's see, dollar. Listed them on March 20th, and I sold them on March 22nd, and I got 15 bucks for them. So I think I got four or $5 bags that day. I got a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the video. I did the video on that. Yeah, I did it downstairs. I can't remember what video that is, but it's the one $5. I don't think I have more than one $5 bag sale video up, but I might because I do in a couple of days. So all right, next. Screen. You kind of come up. Oh, I'm locked. Stuck. Come on. There we go. Screen Greats Magazine, Volume 2. This is from 1971. It's got a lot of old actors and actresses in it, and I went to a yard sale. I think it was last summer. Yes, and I bought these big old file boxes. I mean, they're bigger than the file boxes they have now. These boxes were, I'm thinking, a yard long, probably a foot and a half wide, and probably 10 inches deep. And I bought I think 2 boxes that size, and then a bunch of other boxes full of old magazines. And I really haven't gotten to them very much. I've listed a few of these kind of magazines out of it. And anyway, I paid $1 a box for those boxes of magazines. Same place I got that little record player that I sold for, I think, $50. That you saw in one of the previous videos at True Tone, the same yard sale. Anyway, so I just put 10 cents down on my sheet there for what I paid for it. And let's see, I listed it on December 7th and sold it on March 22nd, and I got $13.99 for it. So I was pretty happy with that. Next, it's a hobnail amber candle motif, and this actually sold to the same buyer that I sold the other ones from one of my previous videos in. I paid 99 cents for this one, and I sold it on March 22nd, and I got $14.95 with free shipping. So I don't think I have any more of these listed. I might have got some more and I listed them. Not sure. I got a lot of other ones so that I have listed. So next, Wizards, Warriors, and You. This book I had in my old eBay store that was called Old Paz Books and Collectables many years ago, and it has sat in a box for a long time while I didn't have an eBay store, and I didn't bother with it. And then last fall I got to picking through some of those boxes, and I pulled out a few that seemed like they were doing all right and were selling okay again. So I listed this one, and I listed it on September 7th, and I sold it on the 23rd of March for $15 plus shipping. So it was a good deal for a little paperback book, and one that I'd had a very long time. So next is this Palm Pilot 3. This actually sold in the global shipping program. Let's say, I think Europe somewhere. I got this at the Niche in a $5 bag sale, and let's see, so I probably paid like 50 cents for it. Listed it on October 3rd, sold it on March 23rd, and I got $14.95 for it. So plus shipping, I shipped it, of course, to Kentucky, and they took care of it from there. Next, okay, these are the it's just a little tube for shaking dice in for that baseball game from that the Yankees team cards were a part of. It just had this dice and those little chips, and I had this included in with some score sheets or instructions and stuff like that, and buyer emailed me and they told me he just wanted these pieces right here. So I sold him just these pieces, and yeah, see, it had this. Well, yeah, it had this. Nope, they're not gonna come up. There they go. See if that picture comes up. Oh, it doesn't really want to. It had stuff like this in it too. So yeah. So but I didn't send him that other stuff. I just sold him the stuff from that first picture, and I actually took an offer of $3 for those items plus shipping. So he paid $3 plus shipping, which was $6, and I mailed it to him, and the box was very light, and apparently when it was delivered there was no secure location and it disappeared off his porch. I thought maybe it might have blown away, but it showed as delivered, he opened the case through PayPal, and I communicated with him about it, asked him to check with his postal people, and he said he apparently did. So he left a note for his post lady. Didn't seem overly concerned about it. I guess he just wanted his $9 back. And I don't know if PayPal gave it to him or not, but I won the case because I had the delivery confirmation, and PayPal saw it was delivered. So there's a big difference with another company that many of us sell on, that doesn't really seem to cover sellers when that happens. PayPal did have my backside on that one, so okay. Anyway, yeah, it was $3. Or no, I paid $3 for the game. That's what it was. I paid $3 for the game. I sold this on the 23rd for $6. That's what it was, and it was $3 shipping. So yeah, because I remember that $9. It was $9. Either way, it was $9. So, but yeah, it was $6. She bought that stuff. So okay, and next. Now see, now this is the thing right here. I had these books a long time. I mean, I've had them a long time. It's not like I was saving them. Well, I was trying to get a complete set, but I hadn't been looking. I hadn't found any Sweet Pickles books in forever. Just forever. I mean, not forever, but obviously quite a long time. I haven't found any. I did get some of the smaller ones. This is the larger one. If you're familiar with the Sweet Pickles books, there was a large set and a small set. Size-wise, measurement-wise. These ones, I went through one day and I decided, I gotta move this stuff. I gotta sell this stuff. I gotta get it out of here. I know it's worth money, and that's one of my biggest issues is I have a lot of stuff to sell, and for some reason, I always have to run out and buy more and buy more and buy more and buy more, which is kind of fun. It's fun to do the shopping, but at the same time, I have thousands of dollars of inventory that it's just sitting there because I don't get to it because I have to go buy more, and things get cluttered, things get crowded, and I just really need to. I got a bunch of Pyrex I could be making money on right now, and video games and all that stuff, and I don't know why I'm bringing in other stuff that doesn't sell or does sell, but not like this. I mean, look, these books sat down. I could have been paying bills with this money years ago. Instead, I'm pay bills with the money now. But yeah, I did sell these. I listed them at an auction, and the winning buyer actually offered me $100 for it during the auction, and they were going to pay medium mail shipping. And I just said, well, I'm just going to let the auction run. In this case, she was the only bidder, so she bid twice, and she won. So good for her. I'm glad it worked out for her that way. I was hoping they would go a little higher, but I already had them priced on the high end, so it wasn't a complete set. If it was a complete set, I would have priced it even higher, but it did sell for $100.99 at auction. So I started it at $99.99. I did not start it cheap. I started it where I wanted to be. So if it hadn't sold at auction, I would have just relisted it into my store for probably $125. And then I would have taken $100 on the best offer. So next, and these were in a haul video that I did a while back. These are Indiana glass milk glass plates. They're sandwich or salad size plates, and I got these. These were 79 cents each for these. Let's see. There's 8 of them, so I paid $6.32 plus tax, and I listed them on March 18th, and I sold them on March 24th, full price, $79.99. I'm not a big proponent of selling milk glass. I just saw these at the Goodwill store. The price was right. I was gonna walk away. I looked them up because it's milk glass. It's milk glass, and even though this has got the grape clusters on it, I got other Indiana glass with the grape clusters that aren't really selling, but these were selling. I saw other listings that were selling pretty good, and I listed mine way high. I thought, I'll just let somebody pull me down a little bit. 79 cents each. I paid $6. I can't really. I mean, if they sell, I can't go wrong if I sell them for 40, and they paid full price of $79.99. So, um, thrilled with that sale. Just thrilled. Happy dance all over the place. Smiles and giggles. It was pretty good. I was happy. Love those kind of sales. Next, and these were probably in the same haul video. I sold these at auction. Started them low. These are Anchor Hawking Wexford glass salt and pepper shakers. These are quite different than most of them. I don't see these much, and I couldn't find any completed listings on them. I probably should have started bidding higher. I should have gone higher, or I should have just listed them higher. But I paid $1.29 for them, so I wasn't that worried about it. They did sell at auction for $18.50, as you can see. I don't know what else to say. I really think I might have left some money on the table with these, but I made money, so that's the important part. Okay, next. This I got this pretty sure in a box lot at the yard sale shack that I've mentioned in a few of my videos. I wasn't after these. I was actually after a couple other pieces. So these have sat for a long time. Let's see. I listed them on May 10th last year and sold them on the 24th for $19 plus shipping. So I guess it's Gottlieb Hamsafar pruning shears, and these suckers, they were sharp. They're old, but they were sharp. I was impressed. I was really impressed with the steel. That the steel must be really good stuff. Whoever got them is no doubt really happy with them. So next is this Stormtrooper. He came out of a Star Wars Monopoly Trilogy Edition. I parted the game out because it really wasn't selling very well when I listed it. So I started parting the game out, and I paid $1 for the game, Goodwill, so not a big deal. I don't remember when I listed it, but I sold this guy on March 25th, and I sold him for $4.29 plus shipping. So not a big thing, but it was just something I enjoy. So next, Singer Touch and Sew Zig Zag Cam. I just listed a bunch of these at about that time, and a while back I put some of these up, and I sold like every one of them, and I just went through and listed like 3 boxes of these things, and having a little harder time selling these ones this time through. Maybe probably because other people saw that mine were selling and started listing them, and I noticed they like to sell the whole box, and they'll sell the whole box for $5.99. So more power to them. That's just that. So yeah. Anyway, I paid about 30 cents for this. Listed it on February 15th this year. It sold on the 26th of March, and I got $5.95 free shipping. So I don't think I have best offer listed on these. So okay, next. I just mentioned this radio in my ride along video that I did yesterday and posted this morning. I bought this at the yard sale shack during the winter sometime. Although we didn't get much of a winter this year, I'm not sure exactly when I bought it. It was a little rough. I mean, cosmetically, I mean, it worked really good. It worked really good, but like here, there's supposed to be a piece of that piece like a chromed tin that they had on this stuff back in the days. So it was on both sides. It peeled off both sides. So it's a little ugly. but it worked really good. It's a Panasonic IC AM FM radio, integrated circuit, portable AC DC, and yeah. So I gave Gail at the yard sale shack $3, and I listed it on February 19th. Sold it on the 26th of March for $20. So really happy with that sale, and they paid for shipping on it, so that was good. And okay, well, Thrift and Pick Country Style just replied to one of my comments on her channel, so she's an interesting reseller, and I hope that she watches this video when I post it, probably tomorrow. See, hi Joyce. Okay, next is this. It's a Sharpening Stone. Yeah, it's a Carborundum brand Sharpening Stone. This, I don't remember where I got this. I bet you, yep, don't have a price on it. Don't remember when I listed it. You can see there's a peel mark on there. So on the right, let's see if it'll go over there. There's a peel mark right here. So probably got it at the Goodwill store, and that's where I peeled the sticker off. Probably. But it's been listed for quite a while now. And let's see, sold on the 26th of March, and I got $10. I got $10 for it plus shipping, so cool. Out the door. Love selling small stuff. Alright, and here's some of these brass stone butterflies. I guess they're home co or home interiors or whatever. They're little wooden bodies on them there, and the little brass tone tinny. They're kind of it could really be brass. I'm not really sure. They're very pliable wings on them, and let's see, where there was 5 of them. I paid $2 for them. Sold them. I listed them on February 28th and sold them on March 26th for $9.99 plus shipping. So not a big sale, but see, and this is typical of the kind of thing I was talking about earlier. I have a lot of things that I can sell for a lot more money, but I go to the store and I see this stuff sitting on the shelf, and it's like seeing a $10 bill or a $20 bill sitting on the shelf. I have a hard time not picking that up, that $10 bill up. It's free money, just sitting right there, but it's not really free money because I got to take the time to take pictures and list it and then ship it when it sells. And I could have been shipping and listing something that would sell for $20 or $30 or $40. Instead, I got to go through all this little stuff that I'm not making as much money on. So, I understand the price point thing, so that's pretty good. You know what the really best part about losing weight is, though? Look at the corners of my mouth when I smile. Look, I haven't seen those dimples in 10 years. So, I used to get these all the time when I was a kid, because I always did kind of have a round face. So, yeah, the nice old ladies give me a little pinch on the cheek there. But, yeah, so, memories. Next, Creedence Clearwater Revival. A pair of CDs. I bought these in a big lot. I paid $300 for 300 CDs that I got. Made my money back a long time ago. And these, so I have them listed here for as a dollar. I listed these last year, September 22nd, and they sold on the 27th for $10. But now I ripped both of these to my hard drive, so I know they play all the way through. At least on my laptop they did. But when the guy got them, he said that one of them played all the way through, but the other one, it got toward the end of the CD, and and it would kick the CD player open. It wouldn't finish playing it. And he said he tried it on 3 different devices. So I completely believe him, and just refunded his money and let him keep the CDs, because that was the best way to go. And I'm pretty sure he left me good feedback. Not positive, but I don't really check that stuff anymore. I'm not that concerned about feedback anymore. 12,385 feedback. Although there is this lady that I was way ahead of her in feedback years and years and years ago, and she started selling on eBay after we kind of parted company. She started, we're just friends, but she kind of, we just we weren't around each other anymore. We didn't talk to each other, and she was still selling. And I was watching her stuff, and I noticed I think it was last summer, that she had more feedback than me. So I've been kind of competing, trying to catch up, but I don't really talk to her anymore. I just, once in a while, I check on her feedback there. Actually, I think somehow I might have deleted her, so I might not even know who she is anymore. I mean, as far as the username goes. Okay, next. Sorry about that. I'm rambling a little bit. It's getting kind of late. This is a spinner from the Game of Life. It's just a replacement part. And I've had this listed for a long time. I got the game for $1. I don't have it. I don't know how long when I listed it. I sold this piece on March 27th. I got $6.99 plus shipping for it. So that piece is out of here. Next, Philadelphia Phillies. These are the cards from that APBA baseball game. This game is actually made in Pennsylvania, so I can't remember exactly where it's made at, but I think it's down toward Lancaster, down that area down there somewhere. I think they still make it. I think it's still being made. So anyway, yeah, same thing. I paid $3 for the whole game, and listed it on March 8th. Sold March 27th. And what did I get for these? I only get $6.99 for the Phillies, so plus shipping. So, but the Phillies are gone. I don't know who was playing for the Phillies back in '76. Who'd they have? I can't think. Ted McGraw. I don't. Oh, Petey wasn't there yet. He might have been. He might have still been in. He was still on the Reds, wasn't he? I think he was still on the Reds. Anyway, yeah. Next is this Polaroid lamp camera, electric zip. Let's see. I paid 99 cents for this at Goodwill, believe it or not. And my Goodwill is actually pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. I hear people complaining about the prices being too high, and some stuff does seem pretty high, but it's a business and they gotta make money. So they ain't gonna survive. They ain't gonna pay their people if they ain't making money. So yeah, I know they're making a ton of money, but like mine isn't the horrible gouging. I think mine's independently owned. I think so. They do have their own auction website up, but I think it's Northern something Pennsylvania. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it encompasses like the Wellsboro, Mansfield, Coudersport, and I think there's another one. Goodwill. Those are right in the northern part of Pennsylvania here. So anyway, yeah. I paid 99 cents. I listed this on March 11th, and I sold it on March 27th, and I got $20. So I took $20 plus shipping for it. So yep, I was happy with that. Pair of fossil brown sunglasses. I bought these because they said fossil on them, and that's the only reason I bought it. And I'll give a shout out to Dorky Thrifters. I really actually listed it because I was watching their videos. I bought it because it said fossil, but then I saw one of the Dorky Thrifters videos, and they sell a lot of glasses and stuff like that. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and list this, see what happens. So I did, and I sold it I paid 79 cents for it at Goodwill and listed it on February 15th. Sold it on March 28th, and I got $8 free shipping. So I paid $2.60 for shipping. So that was that. Next, a lot of 10 Cassie Edwards books. I got these at a bag sale. So I listed them on, let's see, I wonder why it does that. I don't know. I listed them on March 23rd, and I sold them on the 29th for $24.95 free shipping. And they came in a bag. I think it was $3 bag sales at the niche. So gone. Next is this Cutco number 24 slicer knife. I had these listed for quite a while. Let me see. Do I have it marked here? Nope. I don't have the price I paid for it, nor do I have the date I listed it, but I think I got it at the Goodwill, so it was probably, I think they're 99 cents for knives there. So and I had it listed for quite a while. It's a bread slicer, and they're just not the most favorite Cutco knives going out there. So I can understand why it didn't, especially right now. Bread's like evil, you know. So yes. So I did sell it on the 29th of March, and I got $26.95 for it plus shipping. So okay, I was happy with that. I mean, if you know Cutco, I mean that's $100 knife to buy now, probably 80 to $100, I think. And they're expensive knives, very expensive knives. And this is a block, a wood block. It's the 6-slot. I think it's the gallery edition. The gallery. It's 6 slots plus you can put a sharpener in there. They also come with they have a block that has a slot down here for steak knives, but this one didn't have it. So I bought this at the Goodwill, and I paid $2.99 for it, which is surprising because they're really on the Cutco, but they're not onto the blocks. I mean, I still get Cutco there, but usually it's like that bread knife. It's not the really good ones, not the newer ones, and I know they get them because they got this block. So they got the block, they probably got the knives. I don't know why anybody would do that. That's probably, I don't know. When I sold them, when I sold Cutco back I'm thinking that was probably 1993 or 4, I think it was. And I sold them, that knife set right there was probably a $400 or $500 set, right in that area, something like that. I mean, it was pricey, so I can't even imagine what they are now. I think I looked at them. They're a great knife. Don't get me wrong, but man, not that price. Ouch. Not for me, anyway. I mean, so anyway, yeah. I listed the block on the 20th of March, sold it on the 29th for $16. I got $16 plus shipping. Next is this little church. This little church is a plastic bank. It's just a little thing. It's maybe 3 or 4 inches high if you count the steeple. It's just a bank. It was made by I think that says Warner Press, but it shouldn't be Warner. It should have been Warren, like Elizabeth Warren. They were made in Warren, PA. I screwed that up, I guess. I think it's what it is anyway. Warren, there was a place in Warren, PA that made a lot of this plastic stuff. So, I mean, even when back in the 80s when I was working at a Sylvania plant up in New Hampshire, the light bulb things, the bases for the light bulbs that we got were stamped Warren, Pennsylvania. So I don't know if that place is still in existence, but this thing kicked around here in my house for quite a while. I got it at the niche. I got it in a $2 bag sale. So I mean, probably 10 cents or whatever. I didn't pay nothing for it. But I listed it on the 3rd of March. I actually went ahead and listed it. Sat here on my desk, and sat on the floor, different places, for months before I finally went ahead and listed it. And I got $10 for it, $9.99 plus shipping. So that was cool. It's a good deal. And there's other ones of these. If you look them up, you'll find there's other ones of these that sold. So, but again, this is another one of those $10 things that I get a kick out of selling stuff like this, but at the same time, I don't need to bring more into the house. Okay, Bible story. This is another one of those sets that I was selling all along that I couldn't find the one book to complete it, and finally just realized they've been sitting here a long time, and I just thought I'd make some money, and so I did. I listed all 3 sets, and this set is let's see, paid $9 for it because I paid $1 a piece for the books, and listed it on February 26th, sold it on March 29th for $40 plus shipping. So yeah, I did all right with those Bible story books. Next. This is probably about 6 inches tall, maybe. This guy, and neck's getting stiff. Oh. But yeah, it's a green toll lampshade. That's what I listed it as. I think it says $4 here, but that's because I have 5 of them, or had 5 of them. So they were actually probably 79 cents a piece. I'm froze. There we go. And I listed them on October 24th last year. Sold this one on the 29th, and I got $12 for it. Just one. Only one of them sold. So I still have the other 4. If you want them, they are available. Next. Is this little Kermit the Frog. It's not really Kermit, but it's a frog. So just a scrub pad holder. You put it there on your sink or whatever. I made one of these, something like this, only it was nicer than this in ceramics class when I was a kid. Mine had a little like butterfly or fly or something right on the end of his nose, but these guys are sold. They're still making these. I got this at the house I cleaned out last summer, and so I didn't pay anything for it. And I listed it, or maybe that's something else that I'm pretty sure I must have this. Well, it says I paid 99 cents, so I must have paid 99 cents. It says I listed it on May 26th last year, sold it on March 30th. Maybe my memory is failing me, and I only sold it for $5 plus shipping. So not a killer sale, but a sale. Next, the Minnesota Twins from that baseball game. Again, $3 I paid for the game. Listed on March 8th. I sold this team, the Minnesota Twins, on I don't know who was. Paul Molitor, I think, was there. I bet you Paul Molitor was there in '76. I'm not sure, but yeah, because didn't he go back all the way to the Colt 45s? I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, sold it on the 30th, and I got $8.46 plus shipping. So that's what I was those ones. Next one is these 3 speckled Granite Enamelware pie pans, plates, whatever. Got these at the Goodwill store. I paid $3.90 for all 3, so they must have been $1.29 each or something like that. I listed them on the Ides of March. That's the 15th of March, if you're familiar with poor old Julius Caesar. And it sold on March 31st of this year, and I got $14.95 plus shipping. So good deal there. And the last item, but not the least item, I also got these I got these at the house that I cleaned out last summer. They are from the Mount Airy Lodge, which is in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania. I don't know if it still exists. I remember commercials for it on TV when I was a kid, on probably WNEP, and I don't know if the Club Suzanne exists anymore, but that was also on there. It's just 6 bars of soap that I got for nothing, and I don't remember when I listed them. They were around quite a while. Sold them on March 31st for $9 plus shipping. So out the door they went. And I'm all done. That's it. That's all my sales for March. I've finished March, and I had the last 2 weeks of March I was really happy with. I'm really pleased with my sales, and we'll go into April, and it looked pretty good there at the beginning, I think, but it's not been very good lately. So, I'm a little worried. My reserve is drying out. So, okay, that's it. That's it for this video. Click the like, click don't like. I appreciate it if you subscribe, and I appreciate if you keep watching my videos. I enjoy watching I hope you enjoy watching my videos. I hope they're interesting. I hope you get something out of them that you find helpful. And the only thing I can really tell you, and myself as well, muffin selling, just keep listening. So just keep listening. Alright. Have a good day, night, afternoon. Goodbye.